let's listen to this clip here, and let's see what's going on with this clip here with Johnny Depp talking about how she got mean, how Amber got mean.
Based on your own observations, how would you describe Mr. Bettany's relationship with Miss Heard while you and Miss Heard were together?
Abominable.
Why was that?
Miss Heard despised Mr. Bettany mainly because we had become such close friends. And
there it is right there, guys. There it is right there. When whether it's a guy, a male or a female, but in this case it's Amber Heard, so just we're talking about a female here. But if a woman like Amber Heard was to be like, I don't want you to have any friends, especially like a same gender friend. Look, we can have the argument about opposite gender friends because look, I do agree that in most cases, opposite gender cannot be friends. They can be work colleagues, or you could have people who are at clubs and they do the same thing as you. Okay, I get that, right? Like you're in a hiking club and there's men and women. Okay, I get it. Like you have a common activity. But I'm saying like guys who just want to be beta orbiters and they just want to hang around you to be friends because they think the friend zone is the end zone and they're going to get some poontang. Yeah, that's some creepy shit. And people do that. Men and women do that, right? There's female orbiters, male orbiters too. They both types of people will kind of orbit in the friend zone hoping to get into the end zone. It happens. And I'll just tell you guys, it's better to be upfront. And if you're really interested in somebody like that, don't put yourself in the friend zone. Make it very clear that you're interested. And even if you're not friends, you just, at least you made your interest clear. You're not trying to pretend to be friends to get somewhere else. So that's pretty clear. But this is a same-sex friend. This is a guy, Paul, who's being friends with Johnny. So it's like, for a woman to be jealous that he is having another male friend, that's a sign of crazy. That's a sign of controlling behavior. That's a red flag. You fucking run. You don't walk out of that relationship. You fucking run. If somebody says you cannot have friends in a relationship, get out. Get out. Now, I get it if they're bad friends. Like, for example, let's say you had a friend who was encouraging you to like do cocaine off a stripper's booty and, I don't know, drive a stolen car at 120 miles an hour down the highway while flicking off cops. Like, in your significant others, like, hey, I don't think it's a cool idea for you to hang out with that dude because they're making you do bad stuff. They're making you do stuff that's going to get you in trouble. Okay, I get it, right? But this is a guy who literally is a family man. He has a son. Like, this is a guy who's doing innocuous activities with Johnny Depp. Certainly a lot less, a lot better than what Amber's doing with Johnny Depp, including violence, making Johnny Depp go get her drugs, simping out for her. I mean, these activities were detrimental to Johnny Depp. Amber's relationship was toxic. The friends had a potential to have a positive relationship with Johnny. But Amber couldn't have that. She couldn't have that now, could she?
And for her, he was a threat.
A threat.
And would take me away from her with regard to if Paul Bettany was getting the attention from me. That was a showstopper. It would cause all kinds of unpleasantries.
This is a big one. This is a big one, guys. The attention, right? Attention is like crack cocaine, and some girls are cracked out on it, right? And I'm just saying girls because, look, I'm a guy. I have experience with girls. Girls, ladies in the chat, you can talk up and say if this is the same thing from your perspective. But I know girls that like really are the attention whores, right? They're the ones that like want every drop of your attention. And if you pay attention to anybody else, that's it. It's over. It's done. And I get it. Look, I get it. Right? It's nice to be paid attention to, right? It's nice to be acknowledged. Everybody can feel that way. But it becomes toxic, whether it's male or female. In fact, I would say it's more toxic femininity to want attention 24/7. If a guy is having to pay attention to a woman 24/7, he cannot be on his mission, on his plan, making money, accomplishing things, making friends, making connections. He's got to babysit this needy woman 24/7. And a man like Johnny Depp ain't got no time for that bullshit.
When we were on the island with Mr. Bettany, his wife, and his 4 children, Ms. Heard and Mr. Bettany got into some debate over lunch. And
Red flag. Red flag.
I just remember that whenever Mr. Bettany tried to make a point, she would talk over him, and then
Rude.
it started to get quite rude. She got mean.
There you go. She got mean.
And
She
she
just flipped the script. You know, the girls like that, especially the BPD, boom, flip a script.
got loud. And then I believe it was his 18-year-old boy who was getting ready to go to a really very bright, brilliant kid. He entered the conversation because this was something to do with what he'd studied in school, and he knew quite a lot about it, and he voiced his opinion. And Ms. Heard demeaned that young man to the point of where he burst into tears and walked away. And it was at that point that I had spoken to Ms. Heard and said, that's just unacceptable. That behavior is unacceptable. You have no right to demean that boy. You cannot always be right. You should try being wrong sometime because you might learn something.
Oh shit. Imagine telling Amber Heard, a person with those personality disorders, that you should try being wrong sometime. I bet she flipped the fuck out at that one. People like that cannot be wrong. They always have to be right. That's the problem, is Johnny Depp, and that's why, you know, I sympathize. Johnny Depp has been wronged here, right? Let me be clear about it. But Johnny Depp has a blue pill mindset that Amber Heard can learn from this, that he can be Captain Save-A-Ho here, and that he could change Amber Heard. I genuinely believe that Johnny Depp, with, you know, the in his heart, believed he could save this hoe. But there was no saving Amber Heard, whatever. Same thing, guys. Amber Heard, no saving her. No saving her. She's broken beyond repair. No guy is going to fix her. Elon's not. You know, nobody in the world is going to fix Amber Heard. Johnny Depp couldn't. Nobody can fix Amber Heard. She is broken. That woman is broken. And she is best dealt with like a toxic waste disposal site. Don't come near her. Nobody after this should come near her. If this trial does anything, I hope it keeps people away from her. Let's finish the rest of Johnny's testimony.
And then I asked her to, I thought it was best that she leave
Good.
the island.
So Johnny finally stood up for himself. He finally was like, look, enough is enough. We're not going to deal with this. And I'm going to remove you from the island.